amazing, being now guaranteed top 3, thoroughly outplacing a seed.
Oh, yeah.
Thass being one of the only players in top 8 that was like seeded to do so, and you know, obviously very talented. So yeah, let's get our winners finals match.
This is going to be kind of interesting. I'm actually not too sure about this matchup. Theory-wise, I want to say it'll favor Fox.
I think so too. A vision.
Creative.
Wow. With Buster, that would look pretty good.
That was also punishable on hit because that was the aerial version. I'm telling you, that move is terrible.
Oh, punishable on hit.
Yup.
Yikes.
When I say it's one of the worst moves in the game.
Jeez. A counter that's punishable on hit. That is rough.
Yeah. Oh, jumped into it.
Great pressure coming from these back airs here. Ooh, parry. Wow. Parry that aerial and up smash. Thass looking really good, only at 38%. Carls does have an opportunity though. Like with Fox's weight and with Buster Monado, I can see some really scary things happening here to close this gap. But that aside, Thass is playing fantastic. Already almost lapped Carls in percent. Forced him to pop that shield early, which makes sense. But the neutral didn't really swing into their favor, just kind of stopped the bleeding.
Oh yeah.
Here we go, Buster on Fox. What am I gonna see? Now, on the inverse, Fox could probably rack up a trillion damage against Shulk. I like that Thass is just like, oh, hey, lasers matter for the first time. And just immediately started firing those off once Buster was on. That was really smart.
Those lasers, I hate those lasers, man.
Because they just like kind of peck at you. Oh, wow, it's like 1%. Then it was like 444. It's like, yo, chill. Like, yo, chill. Relax. Whoa. Oh! Smash art dash attack.
Cut him in half.
It's the second time we've seen Carls do that tonight.
It is very difficult to tomahawk Fox.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Man will just fire off a button on you.
And it'll win. And it'll win. Do we have Shield Monado on deck?
Not yet. He used it like 1 Monado ago.
Ooh, that's not good. I do like that Carls tried to stall and try to like throw Thass off on their timing because they have like, you know, Fox is just such a momentum heavy character. But Thass still able to clean it up. Once again, only at around 30-ish%. Doing really good this first game.
Let's get some good parries still. But you know, I'm never too impressed by parries when you're up. I like to see if you can parry in last stock, last hit.
Oh, I disagree. I mean, I've definitely parried in both situations, but I think when you're up and you start parrying it, the mental damage you get out of that feels fantastic. But yeah, those last stock, last hit situations, like I had a moment at a major where like something was gonna break my shield, and I literally like parried. Thass takes that game. Wow. I literally like parried like limit cross slash to survive the match, and I ended up winning the set, and I was like, you know, that stuff is scary. Those moments are always hype. But yeah, Thass took that pretty convincingly. I think it was only like 40% on that second stock. That looked really good. Carls is good at adapting, but this matchup does seem kind of tough. Like Shulk is fast, but not in the same way that Fox is fast. Like Fox is really fast with those buttons. Shulk can move fast enough to be in Fox's face, but then we'll put out a button that's slower than what Fox responds with.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Like, what are we really doing?
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of conditioning.
Bastion.
A lot of grabs.
I like this. I think PS2 sort of definitely was not favored for Shulk there.
I agree.
Just too much space for Fox to run around him.
And I think he takes advantage of the platforms way better than Shulk does. Up air is a nightmare on that stage. I mean, it's a nightmare everywhere. But it's really a nightmare on PS2.
Right, able to make it back with the counter, but like he's not really gaining any ground. Buster isn't exactly safer if your opponent keeps parrying. Oh, good mash.
Left Buster on for a while there too. Didn't take that much extra damage, but it definitely doesn't help.
That's just waiting.
Yeah, I think reactionary Fox in this matchup is just hard. And another parry from Thass. He's really, really good at parrying him. And I don't know if that's necessarily from like Carls or Darkshad or both, but it definitely looks like he has the Shulk matchup thoroughly figured out.
Yeah. He's ready for pretty much everything here.
Yeah, he's okay. Buster forward tilt. I was gonna say like he's barely actually like touched him this whole game. He's hit him maybe 3 times.
Because his normal shenanigans just aren't working on Thass. Interesting choice. It worked.
Was that like sour spot? Because you went like nowhere with that. Does that have a sour spot?
He was just at 40. That's
okay. I mean, with Smash Ronaldo, I'm just like, hey, what are we doing? But
that's still not killing off the top of 40.
Yeah.
Now, well, might send about the same distance. That is Smash or Shield Ronaldo, yeah. Yeah, there's no way he's letting you get away with that.
Yeah, all he really had to... I mean, Carls did try to mix it up and, like, delay the second hit of that, but all Thass had to do was just hold his shield and react. Thass looking like he's in a position for a 3-stock here if Carls isn't really careful. Clean, all right. That was a... I get him confused sometimes because the aerials kind of look similar, but that was forward air off the ledge, right?
Right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Triple up air, so much damage.
Yeah, sometimes what can you do? It's not looking great for our hero here.
Yeah, this is looking really... Thass is at 6%. Yes, this is just tough. It looks like every single time Carls presses a button, Thass just punishes it. And I actually want to ask you a question. So when you're in this position where like your opponent is just playing really reactionary and just calling you out, what change do you start to make? Because I, as a player, find myself in a position sometimes where I'm like, God, they're just reacting to everything. What do I do? Like, sometimes I try to reset the neutral and try to be like, all right, I need to mix it up or do something different. But it looks like Thass is just staying at mid-range, reacting to a button, and then just getting a ton of damage.
All right, so the first thing I do is I go, man, why is this guy reacting to everything I do? Man? Like,
yeah.
Why can he tell everything I'm going to do, man? Why is he so fast? And then I'm like, okay, well, what has been working? And then I'm like, all right, well, nothing's been working. Okay, so now what do we throw at him? Then I'd probably start hanging back. I'm like, all right, what does he do if he has to make the first move? And I might end up taking a hit the first few times. But if I like start making the game play that way, I'm like, okay, how can I counter the way he's making the first move now?
Okay, that's a good way to shift that mentality. That's
but
good advice.
I am complaining to myself first.
Oh, for sure. I'm definitely like malding and sweating and crying.
Yeah, right?
I can't do it. It's like, Mom, this isn't fair. Like, what? He's cheating. Like, it feels bad.
I was like, these young guys with their reaction time, I swear to God, they're just so...
Yeah, having a reaction speed as a Fox player is so scary.
Yep.
But yeah, now we're up 2 games. I'm curious to know what Carls is going to try to pull out this game. Oh. F-tilt? No, that fall speed.
Wait a minute.
Another one. Oh, doesn't get the 2-frame.
Unfortunately, doesn't get the kill because he was in Buster.
A vision. Wow, that is really like.
Yeah, it's not as bad. You can also SD with it a lot if you end up going off the level with it.
Oh yeah, it has a lot of horizontal momentum, so you can see that. It's so dramatic. It's just a vision. It's like, all right.
Hold on a minute.
Like, chill, Dr. Strange. It's not that deep.
Is he? Oh, okay, not yet, not yet. Gonna wait it out with the Shine Stall. Might have been a bit, but rides the level in just the right way.
Yeah, I think if he went directly to it, he would have got clipped there.
Okay, I know what Carls was thinking there. I don't know if I agree. Alive.
Oh, wow, that killed?
That felt like a bit of wrong DI.
Yeah, it might have been. I definitely think he could have lived that. This game is a lot closer than the first 2, though. Carls not too far out of this yet.
Missed that. I'm surprised.
He's got to find a way to get these 2 frames because, like, he's had a lot of opportunities for them, but just hasn't been able to, like, figure out the timing. And that could really have swung a lot of this in his favor. Here comes that Fox aggression, just adding on all this extra damage. I like the side B covering that tech roll away, too. Like,
oh, yeah.
Thass definitely has his foot on the gas right now.
Get it this time?
No.
Oh, keeps riding it in just the right way.
Do you think like run off back air would do it, maybe?
Yeah, but I expect Thass to tackle that.
Okay.
So he probably just doesn't want to risk it.
I mean, you gotta do something. You know, you tried the same option 4 times. Hasn't worked yet. But... All right, air slash out of shield is gonna do it.
Yeah, I was wondering if he'd pull one of those out. He hadn't done it in a minute. Playing neutral right now. Thass, he's got, you know, the normal run speed to like try and outpace Speed Minato. That's a lot.
Okay. I think that was Sour Spot, maybe?
Even so, it's still not a move that really kills that much. Ooh. He was ready. It'll kill there. Okay, he was... It's like, I can match your speed.
Yeah, he can. He literally can. And he doesn't get punished. Okay.
You know, I hate that laser sometimes, man.
Yeah, and you see Carl's playing around it pretty dramatically with those full hot fairs. But either way, he's not too far out of this. And an up B out of shield can definitely turn this around. If Thass isn't careful. Ooh, no jump in this either. He's got to just eat it.
Yeah, he's just got to keep taking it.
I like the backslash attempt. It wasn't that far off the mark.
Right. Not going to fall for that tomahawk. Thass is just all over him.
Yeah, Thass has got this just about all signed and sealed up. The only Monado that Carls has access to right now is Smash, which would only make things worse, most likely.
Back in speed, though. Just can't find the hits he needs.
All right, all Monados on deck. Shield should be here soon. Forward tilt, not enough just yet. He's tried so hard to gimp Thass's recovery. He just cannot figure it out. That's it.
Take it with that. And that puts an end to the Carls sweep.
Hey,
might have another shot in losers.
Hey, if winners finals is the end of your sweep, then you're still having a great day.
But the Carls sweep is on hold for the time being.